Hi, Jamie. My name is Stephen with Virtuous SEO Digital Marketing Company in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I spoke with Wendy earlier today, and she said it'd be okay to shoot you over this quick video. It's a custom video just showing you how to improve your online visibility and get ranked higher on the Google web results pages. Um, I just want to go over three things real quick with you, just three tips we call it the three pillars of SEO, and that's content, citations, and backlinks. And I'll get right into it. Content is anything on your homepage here. Google likes to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words of content for service based industries such as plumbing. It gives you plenty of opportunity to fit in these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for so they can find your services. It's anything, the pictures and all the text here. I've got a tool that I use called Ahrefs. It gives me a bunch of valuable SEO information. And in this, I want to concentrate on the search section over here. In the past 30 days, your website was found for 18 keywords and it was clicked on 128 times, which isn't that bad. I'm using the Raleigh area um, for in this case because it by far gets the most searches for plumbing services in the whole triangle area. So I brought up the number one or one of the top competitive. It's very competitive and it goes back and forth. It seems like every day, but right now Midtown Plumbing is number one for the Raleigh area for plumbing, and I plugged them into the same tool. And when we look at their section, they were found for 84 keywords in the past 30 days and they were clicked on 260 times. So we can actually go into these keywords. So we can go into their keywords, see what they're being found for. Plumber Raleigh is a big one, 450 searches in the past 30 days alone just for that one. Plumbing Raleigh, another 350 searches. As you can see, it really adds up here and it gets well over 1,000 searches in different combinations there. So we can go into your keywords and see what you're being found for. So it looks like most of yours are branded, and some of them are even from Russia. It's kind of weird, huh? But we could go in there and find the ones that are working for them, those buyer intent location based keywords, actually put them on your site. So we could go in and all those high volumes, those search volume keywords and keyword phrases, we could find out how many times they have them on their website. So like that plumber Raleigh, we if they had it on 4 times, we put it on your site like 5 or 6 times. And like I said, content is not just the text, but it's even the pictures. So we could save these pictures as keywords, and Google will see that, and because they don't really see the pictures the way we see them, they see what they're saved as. So that would give you a one up as well. So as far as that's it as far as content. Next, I'd like to go over citations, and I put citations in the context. I bring up this search page here. So plumber Raleigh is the number one search term. It gets the most searches in the past month anyway. First thing that's always going to pop up are ads. But for citations, we want to go underneath the ads, and you're going to have the map pack. In the top three here, what drives that? There's several factors here that drive it, but citations are the main driver. A citation is your business name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Yelp, Angie, whitepages.com. There's a ton of them. And the more citations you have, the more trust it actually builds with Google. And generally speaking, a business in the top three here has at least 150 citations, usually more. But we can actually go in and find out what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So, for example, if Midtown Plumbing had 300 citations, we'd go out and get you 350, even 400 citations. So you'd want to beat them out there, just like we beat them out on the content with the keywords. You want to beat them out on citations as well. And the top three here, they usually garner about 45% in generally speaking of people searching for any given term up here, especially in service-based industries, are going to be clicking on one of these, right? So underneath that, This is your organic Google listings here. And backlinks are the main driver here. A backlink is basically when another website on the internet has a link on their site that when clicked that leads back to your website. Google uses this to gauge whether to push you up in the rankings or push you down, and it all depends on the 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 website that's actually linking back to you. So the more relevant this website that's linking back to you, the more relevant it is to your industry, the more authority and the more trust it has with Google. If it's highly ranked and gets a lot of traffic, Google looks at that as basically a referral. It's kind of like a popularity contest. So that link on their site is passing authority, their authority that they have already established. It shares that authority with you. Google sees that and it's going to rank you accordingly. So the more of those types of backlinks you have, that's what you want. The more Google is going to rank you up in those search results. But the opposite is also true. If you have too many backlinks from what we call spammy sites, sites with low to no relevance to your industry, they have really low authority and trust value with Google, ranked really low, low traffic. Google's going to see that. And if you have too many of them, they're going to push you down in the rankings. So let's visit this tool once again that I was using earlier. We were over in this section, but now let's go in this middle backlink profile section. So over the past 30 days, you were found to have 97 active backlinks linking back to your site. This Midtown Plumbing was found to have 199. So, yeah, there we go, 199. So, quality is better than quantity here, right? So, we can actually go into their backlinks and see, we can dissect their backlinks, see where they're coming from, which sites are actually passing authority to them, and which sites are actually hurting them. So, this one right here that says spam, that would be one we'd want to avoid. But other than that, we'd find the ones that are moving the needle for our competitor. We could reach out to those sites and acquire backlinks from them as well. And not just from this site, but like the top 3 to 5 ranked sites in Google, we could go and look at their backlink profiles and acquire backlinks from all those sites. It takes some time, but over time, you could acquire all those backlinks, and then you're right in competition with those top ranking sites. But what can actually push you over the top is after you acquire all those backlinks, you can go out month after month and acquire other backlinks from other authoritative sites that your competitor doesn't have. And that will actually eventually push you over the top and put you in that #1 spot. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, I'd love to hear from you. You can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or just reply to the email, or you could just implement this yourself, or if you have a marketing team you work with, you can pass this information on to them as well. But either way, I appreciate your time and have a good day. Bye-bye.